Alright, so I'm going to try and squeeze in this video real quick. I've got I got a staff member waiting for me downstairs, so kind of try and finish this up quick. I just did some push-ups and sit-ups, so I feel a little bit better mentally right now. But I tried looking up on YouTube how to deal with depression, and I may actually be lonely, not depressed, which would explain why I'm talking so much at work. Basically, I've talked about it before, but it's because I was bullied so much at school. Growing up autistic, I was fine being alone, and then as I grew up, I became less autistic. Partly through therapy, partly through developing, and partly through wanting to change. Basically, people didn't want to be my friend because I was strange, and it wasn't until I was 16 that I was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome. And you don't hear that diagnosis now, but it was like autism, but it was more high functioning, and people didn't really know about that at the time. It wasn't in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, or DSM, until 1996, and I wasn't diagnosed until 2006, or it was in 94, sorry, it was added, and I was diagnosed 2016, or sorry, not 2016, 2006, like I said. So it wasn't until the early 2000s that people really started to hear about autism. That's when autism became more commonly known of, and people started learning that people with autism can function in society, and people started accepting it more. But to give you an idea of how bad bullying has been with autism, when I was an adult, even around the early 2010s, what happened one time was there was a kid who was autistic. It was during the ALS challenge, which you can look up when that was, but there was the ice bucket challenge where you duck a bucket of ice water on someone. Well, these kids, instead of using water, they used urine and dumped it on a kid with autism, and that tells you just how bad bullying would get with people that are autistic. So not good. I was bullied so much that one administrator had no problem, she didn't care whatsoever when telling me that I was a kid in my year that everybody bullied on. Her exact words were, "Every year as a kid, everybody bullies, and you're that kid." One teacher even took part in bullying me. So I didn't really develop. There were some kids who wanted to be my friends, but I didn't see them after high school. There were then after high school, everything fell apart. Everything hit me. I developed post-traumatic stress disorder because of what I went through in high school. And then I started isolating myself more. More bullying happened in the workplace. Workplace after workplace, I was bullied. And it's like I started isolating myself more and more because of the PTSD and the bullying. And so I never really developed friendships. And yeah, now I'm trying to develop friendships, and I don't really know how to go about doing it. People my age, are married, have kids, and the like. But that's where I'm at right now. I'm trying to learn how to develop friendships outside of work and hang out with friends. And it's just something I have to deal with right now, and I think that's a big problem with what I'm dealing with. And it's just a social need I have, and hopefully if I can develop some friendships and hang out with some people, it will help me with this transformation. So thank you for watching.